All right. Hi, everyone. This is Sarah Clark with the Ablr team. I'm so excited to be presenting another NDEAM Spotlight for Embracing Diverse Talent content piece. And I'm so excited to be joined by a wonderful friend and partner of Ablr's, Eileen. Eileen, would you mind introducing yourself and talking a bit about your organization?
Thanks, Sarah. I'm Eileen Bagnall, and I'm the Executive Director of Arts Access North Carolina. We are celebrating our 40th year this year, and the work that we do throughout the state creates an impact at the intersection of arts, education, and disability. We launched a gallery in March, and the Arts Access Gallery focuses on showcasing the work of disabled artists. We have 4 gallery events a year, along with different activities, artist talks, and different events for the community. We also have arts education programming where we work with schools in their special education departments to make sure that art is part of the curriculum. So working side by side with teaching artists, they incorporate what's being learned in the classroom and on the curriculum with the art lessons that they're teaching. And also it helps the teachers learn how to incorporate and use art as a way to express yourself. We also have accessibility services like audio description. We provide training for organizations throughout the state to make sure they're welcoming to people with disabilities.
That's fantastic. Y'all sound busy. So many amazing things. Thank you for sharing. Would you mind talking briefly about your partnership with Ablr and how we've collaborated in the past?
We've been collaborating off and on with Ablr probably for the past 4 or 5 years. And I've been here for 2.5 years and had the chance to meet John early on, and we got to know each other. And as we began to talk, we realized how much we could help each other out. One of the biggest things was when we were hiring for a new position in our organization, an accessibility and inclusion manager, I reached out to John and Sarah and asked if they'd post our job posting on their board. And out of the 5 top candidates we interviewed, 3 of them had gone through a training program and internship with Ablr. And it was really great because what's important for us is that our organization models what we talk about in the community. Mm-hmm. And as part of that, our board is 30% people with disabilities, and our staff is now 100% people with disabilities. And so it's reflecting as we're talking, we're not just talking about people who have disabilities, we are people with disabilities and represent a broad range. Absolutely. And it's been hugely helpful having someone who is trained by Ablr working on our staff because their specialty is in digital accessibility. So they make sure that our website is accessible, any communication we send out, whether it's social media post or our newsletter, everything's scanned through and checked to make sure that it's screen reader readable. Mm-hmm. And that it's accessible. So again, it's reaching out to our community in a respectful way that we understand the tools they're using to access our information.
Absolutely. That's fantastic. And y'all have been such a wonderful partner and supporter for those 4.5 years. And Eileen, it's been so awesome to get to know you these past 2 years as well. That's so incredible. And it's that whole saying of nothing about us without us for involving folks with disabilities. If you're talking about disabilities, you got to involve people with disabilities in the conversation. So that's fantastic. That's really great to hear. And now I'd like to talk a little bit about what your vision is for arts access and where you see the future of inclusion taking y'all.
Well, the gallery was a really big step, and the opportunity grew out. Just an opportunity for funding came up, but it was as we were doing our strategic planning last year and looking at, we have this incredible roster of over 100 artists with disabilities in North Carolina, but does anybody know about them unless they look on our website? And having the Arts Access Gallery in downtown Raleigh, we're in a highly visible space. So people walking by stop in and their first reaction is, this is a great gallery, or I love the art, or interesting art. And then we get into the conversation with them about the fact that all of our artists are disabled. And what it does is it raises the profile of what someone with a disability represents. Because so often people with disabilities are the most under or unemployed in the state and anywhere across the country. This allows an awareness of the skills and the talents that artists with disabilities have. That this isn't just like, oh, look how nice that artwork is. It's incredible. It's thought provoking. There's conversations that pop up about what the art is, what it's saying. And in our space, our artists get to be their authentic self. They can openly talk about who they are, the challenges that they have in creating art, whether it is financial challenges or creative challenges or due to their disability, how they've adapted working. Because of some artists that as a chronic illness has continued, they've adapted the way they work. And for us, I think it's the more that we can raise the profile of people with disabilities in all areas, as patrons of the arts, as employees, as artists, as performers. I really think that's where we're going, that we want to really make that mark and support and create a space where disabled people can come and be a part of not just their community, but the community. We're open on First Fridays, and it's always fun to see as somebody just wanders in and knows nothing about us and has a chance to bump into our artist, have conversations with them. And we're moving more and more as to how we can continue to raise the profile of disabled artists.
Wow. That's so exciting. You're getting me all excited, and I just can't. Y'all are headed in the right direction. I'm just so excited, and we're here with y'all along the way, and any support that we can offer, you know where to find us. But Eileen, that was amazing. Thank you so much for your time today. I'm so excited. Congratulations on another art gallery opening tomorrow. Congratulations on your 40th Arts Access anniversary. I can't wait to celebrate with y'all.
Good.
Well, thank you, Eileen, for coming out and for chatting with me today.
Oh, not a problem. I so appreciate the opportunity to support you all. And I love the idea of talking about employment. I know it's a passion of John's.
Oh, it absolutely is. Absolutely is. And I'm just lucky to be part of it.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you, Eileen.